Greetings, everyone. I just wanted to go over the assignment for this week and actually let you see my face and give you some details about the assignment to help you better meet the goals of the assignment. For this week, you are to create your advertising, public relations, and sales promotions for the business that you picked in week one. So, this should be a detailed plan that is well past a page long. It needs to be specific. So, first, you're to decide about advertising. So, when you're picking advertising, you want to talk about, don't just say television, tell me more. What television shows would you like it to be in? What time slot? What days of the week? What channels would you run it on? Remember, always keep a cost. Budget plays a role. Are you going to do radio, television, the internet? This is where research comes into play because you got to know, does that television show meet the criteria of your target audience? If not, then I'd stay away from it. One tip I can tell you is prime time televisions, the hottest shows on TV, are going to cost you a lot of money. Cable provides the cheapest avenue if you are interested in television, but how many times they run it, whether it's a 30-second or a 60-second commercial, is also going to play a role. Also, don't forget to consider that it's not just about having the television show on TV. You have to take into consideration what it costs to make the commercial. You know, we all sit and analyze television commercials, and you can always tell when they're homemade. So you got to take that into consider. If you're going to have it professionally done, it's not going to be cheap. Typically, commercials cost over $25,000 at a bare minimum for 30 seconds just to make it. So consider that. And if you got to hire actors, if you want to have a celebrity involved, you can expect to be paying hundreds of thousands, if not into the millions, for that celebrity's time. So you got to consider that. Are you going to do anything on the internet? Are you going to do anything on social media? You want to list that out. You want to be specific. Don't forget to research that. If you're going to put your business on Facebook, how are you are going to promote it? I can tell you that my business, I've spent a couple $100s just to get 400 likes, because you got to promote the ads. Do you want to promote the ads? Do you want to put the page? What are you trying to do? So you want to be specific when it comes to that advertising plan. This is just not a generic thing. This is a real plan. And you want to think about it is, in this class, if you put the detail into the marketing plan, then you could actually put it in a business plan to present to a banker. But bankers are going to want to see the details. They're going to want to see the numbers, the budgets, things like that. Public relations. Public relations is about what you're going to do out into the community. It's about image. A lot of people always talk about, well, I'm not hurting anybody, but it is about image. Every company has a perceived image. Good, bad, moral, unmoral, ethical, unethical. So you want to take a look in that. I mean, if you look at Walmart gets beat up a lot in their public relations, and they have somebody on staff that's an entire public relations department to battle anything that happens. Public relations can be everything from running ads in the paper. Depending on the company and what you're doing, many newspapers offer press releases, which are free. I know we used to, when we brought on a new salesperson, we'd do a press release to announce to the community, hoping that their customers would follow them to the new company to make purchases from them. So public relations is really, what are you going to do about your image? Don't tell me you're going to promote great customer service. That's not your public relations image, okay? Your public relations image is overall company, all right? These are things people are going to consider. They're going to decide if your business is clean, if you're organized, if you're ethical. Customer service is just one small piece of the public relations puzzle, okay? So that's something you got to consider. This is your image. This is the company's reputation. Just like you as a person, you have an image, you have a reputation, okay? How do you want to be perceived by the public with your company? That's what public relations is. Of course, sales promotions, you're going to run some type of sale, some type of ad, some type of campaign. So you want to be specific, detailed in that, and don't forget your references. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Okay, I'm here to help. I'm hoping these videos will give you a little bit more detail about them, what I'm going to be looking for. And I am going to be looking for all three of these areas in your paper along with references. Now keep in mind, while the textbook is a great tool, you may want to explore outside that. If you want to do advertising on Facebook, you may want to research what the cost and requirements are on Facebook, in which case that would be a reference for your paper. The textbook provides some information, but you want to dig deeper by exploring other things outside of the textbook. Remember, the goal of these papers is for you to not just do the minimum required, but to go beyond that. Because this is supposed to be about a business you want to start, a business you want to do. So and to own a business, I can tell you from experience, it takes time, research, money, effort, and you got to dedicate to it. So if you want your company to be a success, this is a part of the plan that has to be there. So take the time, give it the time, and give it the details it deserves so you can be successful. I would love to hear how your businesses go in the future. If you have any questions, please call me or give me a text or email me. My cell phone is 214-923-8203. Again, that's 214-923-8203. And I am a good texter. Texting is the fastest way to reach me because I'm the quickest to respond to it. Thanks. Good luck on the assignment.